Hey, it's BrickTsar, and I just want to take this time to thank everybody. I've reached the 5,000 subscriber mark. I'm actually at 5,005 as I'm recording this, so thank you. It happened a lot faster than I was expecting. When I started this channel last year in December, well, that's when I started posting videos. It was in December. I thought that maybe I'd get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, of this year, so it's going pretty fast. I'm getting about 1,000 subscribers a month now, so I appreciate it, and hopefully, as I've always said, I'll keep getting better at this. I've kind of neglected some other things that I do selling, and I gotta get busy with that. I gotta get some of this junk out of here, but just want to take this moment to thank you. And if you've ever been to my home page on YouTube, um, that's the main channel page, and on the right you have the featured channels. I just wanted to mention about that. I do have several in my featured channel. In fact, I have too many. They don't all fit on there, and I need to shuffle that. But I just tell you about some of these ones that are in my featured channel. J Olson 37, that's me. They Might Be Bricks, that's my son. And then So Who's That Girl? That's my daughter. Lego for Chris. He's one that we discovered when Your Creative Friends did their minifigure map project, and Your Creative Friends is on there. And I had about 100 subscribers when they started that minifigure map project, and I sent them one of my vintage minifigures. I have a bunch of them, but I sent them one that looked, to me, resembled my uniform at work. But he Chad made a special video for it. I was really kind of surprised, and I thought at the time they were only going to give something back to the first 25 people that sent one, so I didn't want a kid to get shorted on that. So and I sent him a letter and said, don't send me anything. I don't need anything. Just I'm sending you this. So it cost me $1.69 to mail that to him in a padded envelope, and he did that video. And right after he did that video, the same day I got 30 more subscribers, which was a 30% increase. I went from 100 to over 130. So that was like, wow, because they had a lot more subscribers than me. So a lot of their people subscribed, and I think that's when Lego for Chris subscribed to me. So that's why they're on there, Your Creative Friends, and they're a very good channel. Um, and then I got Lego Reviews, or 111 Lego Reviews 111. I just like that kid. He just seems like a really nice kid. He's not really a kid anymore, I guess, but he's been on a while, and I like him, so he's on there. Brick Stackers is on there. He won a contest when I was experimenting in the early days. I said, if you, I don't know, I forgot what it was, but I would put you in the featured channel, which is called The Box also, and he won it, and now I'm glad he won it because I like his channel. He does a lot of the same things I'm doing with selling on Bricklink and looking for deals. He lives out in the country, which I probably would be better off if I lived out where he did. So I got Brick Stackers on there. Another one is KMHH1976. He's one of my earliest subscribers, probably from when I only had 10. And it was neat in those days when you'd hear somebody mention your channel in one of their videos. So I remember I was watching one of his videos and he mentioned BrickTsar, and I was like, oh, that's me. So I did that. Next is Magnus Engstrom. He's in Sweden, which that's some of my ancestry is from Sweden. My great grandmother came from Sweden. We don't know a lot about anything beyond that, so hey, I could be related to Magnus as far as I know. And he, again, is kind of in that little circle of YouTubers that are doing some of the same things, starting a Bricklink store, watching Clutch, and learning from that. And well, I mentioned Clutch. He's on there too, Bricks on the Dollar. It's kind of what I envisioned me doing when I first started this channel, was kind of being like a database for Lego knowledge. And I've learned that I don't know a lot watching Clutch. So So he's on there. And then, where am I? Oh, Lego Man AFOL. Hey, he's on there. He's kind of in that circle too. He does a lot of the same things. I love his little funny pictures he does on Instagram. So if you haven't seen that, sometimes you can do things on Instagram that are funny little pictures, and he sometimes makes those stop motion videos. And I think his channel will grow as he's doing some of these things as well, just like Lego for Chris and Bricks on the Dollar and these other ones I've mentioned. Next is Lego Stop Motionist. He's another one of my early subscribers and one of the first that I put up there in the feature channel, as well as Brickmaster 077 or 077. I remember when I was first doing videos, I would get like no views, and except when I went back and looked at my video, it'd get a view. And eventually I started getting comments, and it was Brickmaster 077 and Brick Reviews 99. He's on here too on my featured list, so I'll mention him. And that made me feel good that somebody just like comments, say, hey, great video or whatever. And so I think those guys were some of my earliest commenters, so I put them in the box. I didn't tell them I was putting them in the box. I just put them there because it made me feel good that they commented and always said nice things on my videos. And next is Just Too Good Euro Bricks. I got him on there because I like him. I like his channel. He's a nice kid. I say kid. I can call people a kid because I'm old. And see, where am I at? Pocket Migo. He's on there. Pocket Migo. He was one of the first that was kind of let me know, hey, I like your vintage Lego reviews. And I didn't know how doing the vintage would go over, since a lot of the YouTubers are people that were born in the 90s and up. Really, some of you guys probably just born 2000 and up. A lot of young kids on there. So I didn't know how well that would go over. And I'd be honest, at the time, I didn't really care. I was going to do it anyway. But it does make you feel good if people like it and watch it. And I wanted to show you a lot of old Lego sets because I got a ton of them. And that's what I did. And I got Johnny Talks Toys on here. He asked for that, and I did it. He had more subscribers than me at that time, and I think it's good as a young kid starting out, because the time he's out of school, he may not have to work. He may just use his YouTube channel as a source of income. Mega Panzer 13 is on here. He's on here because he has a green table. I have a green table. You can't see it behind me. I have a 4x8 table I made that I got it actually the design out of a train handbook, Atlas Trains. And I have another one that's over there that I have a 4x8 train layout. And I decided to use it for my Lego displays. And I need to have it extended. I keep seeing Lego for Chris. He extends his, and he's good with woodworking. I am not good. My father is an excellent carpenter. Well, he's not a carpenter, but it's his hobby, and I didn't inherit that ability from him. But Mega Panzer, sometimes I would look at his page, I'm like, is that my room? Because he has the modulars, he has the green table. He did the same thing I did. I took basically, I think I took a base plate to Home Depot and had them scan it and made me a can of paint, which I need to use that paint up. All right, next up is Lego David 19, who's Boston Best Bricks as well. He's on there, and he's also a young guy starting a Bricklink store. Don't give up, David. Be patient. When I first started Bricklink and didn't know what I was doing, it took me a long time. I mean, I put my first thing on Bricklink was I had gotten like 200 sets of the Final Duel 2. They were like 88 cents at KB Toys when they were going out of business, or might have been right before they went out of business, and I bought all that they had. And that was great because it had the Stormtrooper. I sold all the Stormtroopers on eBay. and I probably get a lot more for them now than what I sold for them then. But I was like, hey, $2 for a minifigure! Wow, that was amazing. And they also had the Luke figure, which was harder to sell for some reason, and the Imperial soldier or guard. I think the stormtroopers sold because people liked building their stormtrooper armies. But then I had all these other parts from there, so I started my Bricklink store, and I guess nobody really needed a bunch of plates and bricks and uh, fences that were in there. And so that my store, I didn't sell anything for a really long time. It wasn't until I started putting some sets in there that I started selling. And then once I really started getting serious and adding excess inventory, it started doing good. So you're a young guy, um, just be patient, look for those deals, and you can add stuff to your store. And the more stock you have, the more likely you are to sell stuff. All right, and I mentioned bricks on the dollar already. And I got to looking at my list, and I didn't have many females on there. And I said, that's not good. Need to represent some of them, so I put Texas 132, another young person that does really good, makes some really good mocks. And I also put Brick Fam, and she's the same way, a young person. She's about my daughter's age, so I put her on there, and these are all nice people, and I appreciate everybody. So I wanted to give those shout outs to those, and that's ones in my feature channel list. And I know there's some others. Mardi Gras Man, Lego Divinity. I'm just going off the top of my head. There's a lot of people that comment regularly. Oh, man. See, oh, and since YouTube changed yesterday with this Google Plus, now I'm having a hard time responding to comments. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. But, see, I got to log in again. Don't look at my password. Typing in my password. It's password 1234. Don't tell anybody. So I used to get the notification on YouTube, and I had disabled the email because I have Gmail, and I rarely ever look at it. And now I think I got to go back and now use my Gmail in order to see when a new comment. The only comments I'm getting now are if somebody sends me a personal message. So there's some others that I wanted to mention, and now I can't remember your names. That you comment a lot on my videos, you watch them, you give me good feedback. So just say, hey, thanks everybody. So, and if I'm slow to responding to comments now, just understand this. I don't like change. I got a stack of invoices or records from when I started on YouTube. I did things manually. And I know some people probably laughed at me even when I did my tutorial on selling on Bricklink. It's like I'll start doing something one way and I'll just keep doing it that way, even as the technology changes. So I'm trying to get up to speed, but I'm slow. But anyway, this is the video to give thanks to everybody for helping me get to 5,000 subscribers. This channel will only feature Lego or Lego close to Lego stuff like this roller coaster factory. I will get around to doing that, but because that'll eventually be a Lego set. What am I talking about? You know, I showed it to you before. The Coaster Dynamics roller coaster factory. But you will not. I do have Connects. I do have some other junk that's not Lego. But it will not be on this channel unless it's a comparison. And I don't usually do a lot of copy and pasting of stuff that you can see. If you want to see new Lego sets, go to BrickTsar or a website like that. The BrickTsar has all the new, for instance, the Lego movie sets, which there's like 12 of them or more. It's and they look really cool if you haven't seen it. You also see on Lego.com. But I'm not as big into the new stuff. I like to wait until it's on clearance and get it then. If it's something I don't think will go down in price, I'll go ahead and get it. I know Lego's pretty firm on some of their... hey, Chrissy. That's the cat. They're firm on the prices on their collectible expensive sets, their sculptures, the modulars, and especially like the Death Star. I wish I'd got the Death Star when they marked it down at one time, because I don't think they're going to come off that $400 price anymore. So, thank you for watching this really long video. I just wanted to give thanks. I will do some type of other giveaway. It's not in this video, though. I got to give some thought to it. So anyway, thanks to everybody, and thanks to those in my featured list, and sorry for those that I've left off. I appreciate you as well. Keep watching BrickTsar, and if you have something you want me to say, you might need to remind me. I have 800 subscriptions, so I don't always see everybody's video. But anyway, thank you, and catch you next time. This is BrickTsar.